I came back to life the day Cedric Graymont got drugged. This time, I didn't offer my body to him. I called his so-called soulmate instead. In my last life, I stupidly fell for the uncle who wasn't blood-related when I found out he'd been hit with something strong. I ignored his plea to call Elena Humbert and helped him myself. A month later, I was pregnant. He had to marry me. On our wedding day, Elena, who'd gone abroad to clear her head, got kidnapped and killed. Before she died, she called Cedric 199 times, begging for help. He didn't pick up once. Too busy sealing the deal with me later. He just stared at those missed calls, not saying a word. Then the day I went into labor, he locked me in the basement. I begged him to take me to the hospital. He just smiled, cold and empty, and watched me die screaming. The baby's still inside me. Last thing I heard, if you hadn't gotten pregnant, I wouldn't have married you. I wouldn't have missed Elena's calls. You deserved to die. When I opened my eyes again, it was that same day. Cedric was drugged, but this time, I knew better. Saint Vel, Lure via Rain, call Elena. Now, that line hit like a jolt. I was reborn. I grabbed my phone and dialed without blinking. Cedric was flushed, eyes hazy and burning. That look had wrecked me last time. Not again. I avoided his gaze and dipped out fast. She'll be here in 10, I said, already halfway out the door. Behind me, he growled something, sounded like my name. I pretended not to hear and closed the door hard, planting myself outside like a wall. 10 minutes later, Elena showed up, all flustered. She gave me a look, half relief, half something else. When she saw my clothes were still in place right before stepping in, she said, "You can go. You're not needed." Cool. I turned and headed upstairs to my room. Downstairs didn't go quiet till way past midnight. I let out a slow breath. Last time, I loved Cedric too much, like a moth to a flame. I gave myself to him and ended up pregnant. He married me because he had to. Then on our wedding day, Elena died out of nowhere. He lost the one he actually loved. After that, he went silent until I was about to give birth. Then he locked me in the basement. I begged him to save our baby, even said he could take my life instead. It was his kid too, but he just stood there, watched us both die. Like that made things right. This time, I did what he wanted, brought Elena to patch him up, and soon, I'd be out of this place for good. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Next morning, Elena showed up at the Graymont Mansion's dining hall. Cedric took a bite of brioche bread and potage soup, then dropped it casual. "Elena's my girlfriend now. I'm marrying her. Be nice." Then he pointed his fork straight at me. "Especially you. Don't cause problems for my fiancé." I just nodded. Elena flashed a smug little smile. I pretended not to notice, pushed my plate aside, and stood to leave. That's when I heard Elena start to sob. "Cedric," she sniffled, "does Rain not want me here?" I know she's important to you. If she hates me, maybe I should just go." Tears, soft voice, full pity mode. Cedric's jaw tightened. "Rain, sit down and finish your breakfast." "I'm done." His tone snapped. "Rain Rouvroy, I told you to sit down. Don't you understand plain language? Have you forgotten basic manners? I raised you. Is this what I taught you?" I didn't want anything to do with either of them, but they just couldn't take a hint. I turned and gave them both a polite, fake smile. "Uncle Cedric, Miss Elena, I've eaten. Enjoy your breakfast. I'm out." Half an hour later, there's a knock at my door. I opened it and found Cedric standing there, eyes stormy. I moved to shut the door on instinct. Didn't want to deal with him. Cedric caught it, frowning. "You avoiding me? Why?" He leaned in, scanning my face. "You mad? Is it about Elena?" I shook my head fast. "Nope, I'm happy for you. You two finally made it happen." He didn't buy it. His eyes shifted, cold and sharp. "That's really how you feel, or just acting?" He let out a dry, mocking laugh. "Rain, don't tell me you're still clinging to me. You think I didn't notice that kiss on your 18th birthday, that fake drunk bit?" He sneered. "All those love letters you wrote, I read every single one. Thought you were being slick, but the way you looked at me, obvious. Everyone in this house knew." He leaned back, smug, not saying it out